Here are my top 10 Marvel comic book recommendations for new readers, no prior reading required. Starting with Old Man Logan, aside from familiarity with a couple characters, this is a very isolated story. It has a beginning, it has an end, no prior reading required, and it is a blast. And Miller's Daredevil Man Without Fear, an origin of Daredevil, so obviously no prior reading required, and one of the best Daredevil comics. You got Kingpin in here and Matt Murdock showing how he became Daredevil. Then Thor by Walter Simonson was brought to my attention after my top 5 Thor comics. It's fantastic. It probably made the top 5. You also get introduced to Beta Ray Bill. If you've seen the Thor movies, you have a general knowledge of Asgard, so you don't really need to see a Thor origin, but this is a great place to start reading Thor. Then Joss Whedon's Astonishing X-Men, I think, is the most approachable place to start reading X-Men. As far as lore goes, you would have to go back for Grant Morrison and stuff, but those are less approachable for a new reader. Astonishing X-Men is fantastic. The team is smaller, but the conflicts are very engaging. A great place to start reading X-Men. Then Warren Ellis's Iron Man Extremis, one of my favorite Iron Man books here. Great place to start because Tony just figures out how to upgrade his suit. So this is a good place for modern, upgraded Iron Man to start reading, and it's just fantastic. The action, it's visceral, great book. Then The Death of Gwen Stacy for Spider-Man, a huge part for Spider-Man history and lore. You get the Green Goblin, everyone knows the Green Goblin. You don't need a Spider-Man origin story per se, but this is one of the most significant events and written very well into a really good book here with the Green Goblin killing Gwen Stacy. Then New Avengers Breakout, I think, is a great place to start reading Marvel Comics in general because this leads into everything that happens, Civil War, Secret Invasions, Siege. The team has been broken up after the events of Avengers Disassembled, which kind of requires some reading or knowledge of Marvel, so I didn't add that on the list. But Breakout is when the Avengers get back together after Disassembled. Sentry joins the team, and then a lot of things happen from here. And The Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman, one of the best Marvel runs, period. You know who the team is with the Fantastic Four. You don't necessarily need an origin, but this is a great place to start to get to know the family, some of the conflicts that they deal with, and a lot of stuff leads into huge ramifications with Marvel Comics and stuff that happens with Infinity, all the way up until Secret Wars, actually. So Fantastic Four, great place to start with the Hickman run. And Wolverine Weapon X. This is Wolverine in the lab. They capture him and start doing the experimentation, turning him into an animalistic killing machine. So it's pretty much a Wolverine origin, a great place to start, and a very isolated story with a beginning and an end. Just fantastic. And Spider-Man origin must be in here somewhere. And the Ultimate Collection Volume 1 is a great Spider-Man origin. It is the Ultimate Universe, but it is very similar to the regular Spider-Man origin, and it's just a blast to see it in this modern retelling. It's unique and fresh, and it is a lot of fun. Great read. The whole series is fantastic.